the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Back to throw, gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Powers through. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 15 yards. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And that is a great answer here offensively in this first quarter. You start the game flat, your defense gives up a quick touchdown, but you turn right around and take it down the field yourself quickly and finish with the touchdown run. This could be a game of offense. We've seen 2 sharp drives in the first few minutes.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now. They kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Henry toe there to bring him down defensively. Third and 9 here. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is Steven Sims. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Room here to run. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for another look at this Lions offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And here comes the Texans now. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Back to Mixon on second down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Stroud. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Fourth down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Lions will take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Here's Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Henry To'oto. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 172 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Once again, they run with Mixon. taken down at the 47-yard line.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Flushed out right. That is caught by Dell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Back to Mixon on second down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll send Williams in motion right. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Gone. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Stroud. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. It's Goff. Wright's got it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. Now it's Goff. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again is Goff. Incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And now out comes Houston. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. To the right side and caught by Dell. Now the Texans are burned the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 30 yards. And the Texans are able to extend their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's to the tight end, Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Goff now looks to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 3rd and 2. Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Goff now to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Here's Goff. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Kirby Joseph, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mixing up the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Williams, a man in motion right. It's complete to Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Montgomery on the counter. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Going up the gun, Montgomery. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
On the return is Sims.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. That's complete. It's Collins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there.
Henry To'o there on the tackle. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, here's Goff.
Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw is Goff.
That is caught. He's got room to roam.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
46 yards.
And the Lions have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Mixon.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
St. Brown in motion right.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's got his man on the out route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Complete to number 87, Sam Laporta. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Goff. And he's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And his kick is indeed good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, a field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
224 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Stroud looking to throw. That's complete to Dell.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's good for a Texans first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Play action. Stroud now.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
In motion, the tight end. Now it's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Right side to Williams.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
247 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Escaping the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Stroud now on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the Lions' 18-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're coming.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon,
a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He will surpass Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards set back in 2007. So congratulations certainly go out to him on one of the best individual performances in NFL history.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Well, now how about this return?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's Goff and the Lions.
Down by 8. A minute 38 to go. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well.
And that's caught by Williams.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Brock Wright,
54 yards.
and the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Again, it's Mixon.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the first down and then some.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. But that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now it's the Lions' turn, trailing by a touchdown. A little under 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Over the middle and take it in by Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Goff.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Goff now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Goff.
That's to the tight end, Laporta. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know it's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.